Yeah, it freezes up. Ah, damn it. Hurry up. Maybe I should have waited and started the OBS afterwards. Am I going to be the number 2 car? And I want to reset everything because it changed.
Leaders just run off 42.83. Okay, James, pit exit's clear, go, go, go.
What is user interface? Can you hear me?
I didn't catch that.
Can you hear me?
I can't talk right now. We're having ice cream.
Can you hear me?
Affirmative, I can hear you. The track temp is decreasing, it's now 83 degrees. Okay, James, we've got 2 laps to see what we can do.
Uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't drive over the edge there.
The leader is just done a 42.49. The leader's just run a 42.26. Okay, James, the leader's just run a 42.22. to 0.14, quicker in P2.
No, I didn't qualify. I wonder why.
Okay, James, that's the end of the session. You're on the pole. Car number 2. Take it easy, your tire temps are cold. Pole. We got a lot of confidence today, looking for a solid win. 65 laps. The track temp is 83 Fahrenheit.
Mic
Air
check.
temp is 67.
You're good.
Car behind you is making me a little nervous. Don't let him get too close.
65,
Good luck,
30,
y'all.
32 and a half.
Let's have a good race.
Alright, rolling start here. Okay, stay pole on the inside. Okay, James, check your switches, get ready.
Like your paint scheme for, looks like a Rusty Wallace scheme here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
go.
Car high. Still there. Clear high.
That's a caution.
That didn't last long.
Appreciate that, buddy. We're only 3 laps in. We
Base
have to
speed
push that
is
hard.
97 miles per hour.
Yeah, that may have been on me.
Okay, James,
I might
base
have
car,
come down
two.
on you just a little.
Pace car, middle of the backstretch.
Yeah.
It's amazing how these guys can't race without wrecking. Maybe I'm just under driving, being too conservative all the time. I don't know.
Okay, James, I think the fuel window's going to open on lap 24 and closes on lap 41.
You know what? 11 pounds of fuel pressure. I think the water temperature gauge is broken. Water temp says 124, but the gauge says below 100. It should be up there by the white line. It should be 100 and next to the white line above it. It's weird. Never noticed that before. I wonder why this whole car's hanging so far back. I think he did earlier too. I watched him hanging back, so that's why I got off so early.
Okay, James, gap 2.
Copy.
Behind is increasing. It's up to 1.06.
We got somebody down the infield. I was wondering if they're gonna be yellow.
The gap to second behind is now 1.80.
I'm not really driving that hard. At least I don't feel like I'm driving that hard. Well, it's weird. The rear end of the car sliding around pretty good. Yeah, so far. Hey, I noticed you switched over to the Xfinity car. That threw me off. I did some practice at Watkins Glen because I've been running in the next gen this whole time.
Okay, James, you've just done a 43.47.
So I'll have a setup for that here probably later today or something. Actually, the one I ran earlier will probably work, but I'll fine tune it just to make
Track's
sure.
warming up. It's now 87 degrees.
That guy tried to jump it on the start. He did on the first start, and he tried to do it on the second start, but I fooled him. I took off before he was expecting me to.
The last lap was 43.44.
I actually feel like I'm driving really slow. But no sense overdriving it.
Okay, James, gap 2.
Getting too far in front of him
Now
because
2.2 seconds.
if I do, it'll probably be a caution. I lose it anyway, so. Man, this car sure is loose. Or this track might be loose. I mean, that's what. Because when I did the the WINS, in the fixed series, I could just rip around these corners.
On the outside. You're clear outside.
Thank you. That's funny. I can't remember what race it was, but I got accused of being like the nicest iRacing driver because I was saying thank you all the time. Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, James, the last lap was 43.78.
Yeah, the Xfinity car is a lot easier to make setups for too. It makes more sense when you're adjusting things. It doesn't throw you a curve when you change something and nothing happens. It's like, what?
You're being real consistent here. Great job.
Really, crew chief, I've been talking the whole time. Ooh, there goes it back in again. This is one of my favorite tracks, this
Gap
one here.
Copy. Behind is increasing.
Homestead,
Now
a good one I like.
3.6 seconds.
Let's see, there's a couple more. I want to kind of pay a little bit of attention to what I'm doing.
43.74.
There goes it back in again. I still don't feel like I'm driving that hard. Matter of fact, I feel like I'm letting off in corners way earlier than normal. Maybe I'm going faster by going slower. Or however that saying is. What did that dude do, Rick? Man, he's now 4 seconds behind me.
Okay, James, our lap was a 43.72.
I mean, you can see how I'm driving. I'm not really pushing it. Actually, I don't think I can really push it in this thing. The back end slides too much. Now you can hear the tire sliding there. And I can feel them right there, right about the middle of the corner, it starts to break loose. Another reason I don't want to get too much of a lead is because sooner or later there'll be a caution, so all that will just be wasted. $65 laps. I think I'll hit around 35, somewhere area. Unless we get a caution, you know, sooner than that.
Gap out back is now 5.7 seconds.
If we get a caution, well, anywhere from now up, then I'll definitely be pitting. This track definitely wears tires out.
Saw contact. No, getting hit too wet.
Hold on a second, I'll look up there and I can read that in a second here. Let me be back on the straight. Yeah, it definitely takes a while in the Cup car. When it first came on, I did okay. Although I didn't like the setup, so it was way too loose in the rear end. And then I kind of lost it there for a little bit. And then I kind of gained some back, but even now I'm having issues with getting speed out of it. I can get the handle really good,
43.89.
but for some
Real
reason
consistent laps. Good job.
I'm missing speed compared to other drivers in certain events. Oh, 7. I wonder who that guy is. I wonder if I am driving too hard for this car because it seems like I'm sliding all over the place. And that guy's catching me. Or he was. Now maybe they're sliding just as bad as I am. Sliding, all 4 tires are sliding now. Right there it did anyways. Seen you at a practice race last night or something. I seen it on your, one of your videos looked like it came out. I didn't even check. I wasn't even expecting it. So, sorry I missed it.
Okay, James, the gap behind us now, 6.4 seconds.
Ooh. Did this thing go all the way to the end on fuel?
You've just done a 44.15.
No. I was looking at the wrong number. I was looking at 20 and 42. That's what I left was 42. 28 and 23 is 51. I'm just hoping when I do go to pit, that a yellow doesn't come on as soon as I go into pit road. Yeah, testing by yourself gets real boring. I spent a lot of time testing, and now it's like drives me nuts doing that. You should try the, oh, that's like testing, though, never mind. I would say the time attack stuff, but you're pretty much out there by yourself as well.
Okay, James, gap to Evan behind us now, 6.5 seconds.
I also noticed that testing, unless you have something to test against, like other people or something, sometimes you really don't get any better. At least I've actually gotten worse. I went out and tested before and actually started running slower.
Okay, James, the guy in front is 14 laps behind. This driver ahead's making me a little nervous. Be careful around him. You've used half your fuel here. The pit window's open. You've just run on 44.06.
Yeah, pit window's open now.
Consistent here. Keep it up.
At least 3 more laps. Or wait a minute. 30, no, 35, so 8 more laps. This thing handles so weird compared to the way the last week's car ran. I mean, I could just really get into the throttle in the middle of the corner. There's no way I can now. I'd spin out for sure.
You've just done a 44.18. Gap behind you's now 6.9.
6.4. 6.9. Well, it's like iRacing intentionally doesn't give crew chief the proper information or something weird.
Okay, James, the track's heating up. It's now 89 degrees. You've just run a 44.26.
Can't believe how loose the back end of this thing is. It's just crazy. I gotta make sure I don't pit. I mean, don't pit. Don't speed. And don't wreck.
Gap
Get on
to
pit
V2
road.
behind is now 6.7 seconds. Okay, James, you're being real consistent here. Great job. Okay, James, that's halfway. Estimated it's about 15 laps of fuel. Your last time was 44.07. Okay, James, you've just done a 44.32.
I'll go one more. Maybe I need to bring my fuel up one. If I got 17 laps, 17 laps, that would be, yeah, that'll work. If I'm off, I'm off.
Seconds getting closer. The gap's down to 5.9. Okay, James, bump one red here.
Can't believe I
Lane
went
speed
in
limit is 55 miles
first
per
gear
hour.
there.
Put enough fuel in to get you to the end of the race.
Is everything at 10 lap? 10 gallons?
Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Right front, 76%. Left front,
76,
82%.
Yep, sliding back in a little bit.
Exit's clear, watch the line. Car behind's just done a 42.62. car exiting the pits.
I don't think that guy's gonna be able to make it to the end.
P5. Alright, let this guy through.
Yeah. Ran through my ass.
Inside. Clear low.
Unless that guy pitted earlier. I missed it. He could have, I guess.
P4.
If that's the case, I really gotta haul some ass in.
Car ahead of us is 13 laps down. I'm not sure I trust this car ahead. Let's watch out here. Hell yeah. James, that's the fastest lap. That lap was a 42.55.
He had to have pitted because he's doing pretty good
Gap
speed
two,
for
full
being
Weiler. Behind, it's increasing. It's up to 3.7.
on old tires and whatnot. "25 seconds."
Matching race pace here. Car behind you is just done a 42.80.
Yeah, see, there's something going on back there. Because I'm not gaining a second lap on him. That's the same guy that tried to jump the start. "42 seconds a lap." Yeah, something's up. Damn it.
Just run on 43.00.
That's cheating. Dogging the race so you can do that. That's not really racing. Didn't give me way too much fuel. 9 laps more than I needed. Man, I wonder if I have enough laps to catch him.
Fourth.
I had one hell of a lead too on these guys. Boy, that's really gonna piss me off. That guy dogged the whole race. If he did, I'm gonna go back and watch the replay and see what he did. Says I'm 33.8 seconds behind the leader.
Okay, James, gap to Evan behind is increasing. It's now 5.2.
33.9 seconds behind. Yeah, that guy did something shady.
Ryan, ahead is pitting now.
That's not really considered racing.
run on 43.41.
Got 20 laps left.
Okay, James, the leader's pitting now.
Oh, okay. He didn't pit. Well, what the heck was he doing?
Andrew, car number 14, is now in the lead. P3.
Oh, give me a break.
Second.
Car outside. Clear high.
Gap to Evan behind is increasing. It's now 6.1. Okay, James, the next car is 1 lap down. Not sure I trust this car ahead. Be careful.
Damn it, I'm running out of laps. That's bullshit. Lead that much of the race and get screwed.
The last lap was 43.74. Your lap times are real consistent. Keep it up.
Hey, I'm not catching that guy a second lap though. Son of a bitch.
Okay, James, that last lap was 43.74. Gap behind you's now 7.0. That last lap was 43.83.
Guess I should have got a bigger lead, damn it. I thought I was doing good and being conservative.
42. Okay, James, that lap was a 43.86. The leader, Andrew, is pitting. Andrew in front is pitting.
Oh, he had to pit. Weird.
Great job, James. You're in the lead.
Why would he stay out that long?
This car exiting the pits, watch out. Okay, James, gap behind you is now 6.8 seconds. The next car ahead is 1 lap down. Not sure about this driver up ahead. Be smart here. You've just run a 44.13. You've used half your fuel.
That's what threw me off, because that made no sense whatsoever. Why somebody stay out that long? Unless he was hoping to get yellow. Maybe he was hoping to get a yellow, that's why he said, I don't understand. I mean, I stayed out longer than I needed to. That just had me so confused. I was like, what did I do wrong? How can you be that far ahead of me?
The gap behind is now 6.4.
Oh, just a guy stayed out for a really long time, and it really threw me off. I thought that I had screwed something up, or that somebody had like just dogged it and then was going to go on a full making on fuel or something. Wasn't sure, but then he just pitted, so back to where I was.
Okay, James. That's real consistent laps. Good
I just
job.
couldn't figure how I could be six seconds ahead of him. Pit and did a decent pit stop, and then come out like that far behind. I got behind me, gassing it pretty good. Oh, he must have done something. He must have hit the wall. Because he just dropped off 4/10 of a second.
Okay, James, that lap was a 44.09.
Now I was pushing it pretty hard there when I thought I was way far behind. I was going to catch him. So I think I used up a little bit of my tires. That guy's still 5.5 seconds behind, so as long as I don't do something stupid, I should be okay. Or nobody causes a caution. That's my worst fear, is somebody causing a caution.
Okay, James, gap behind you is now 5.8 seconds.
Or spinning out in front of me and taking me out. I had a really good Class A fixed race there at
Car in front is
the road
55
course.
laps down. The driver ahead's not got the best reputation. Be a little smart here.
I ended up with a pole because nobody else qualified. And then the guy got around me. I was in second, but I was watching him. I was like, that dude's going to make a mistake sooner or later. And so I just made sure I didn't make a mistake. So sure enough, he went off track, and then I got first back and ended up winning. He must have damaged his car when he went off too, because he kept falling farther and farther behind. Well, and he kept pushing it harder and harder, I think, and he kept making mistakes. That's the thing with road courses. If you can go without making mistakes, you can usually finish pretty good. You know, minus that nobody runs you over in a corner or something. Man, there are people overshooting corners right and left in that race. Especially the, not turn one, but the sharp turn, what was that? Turn 1, 2, 3 maybe? The really sharp turn to the right in the infield. The first really sharp turn to the right.
Gap out back is now 5.7 seconds.
Come on, one more lap.
James,
Let me get one more lap.
let's hang on to this lead. That lap was a 44.23. Being real consistent. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Inside. Clear inside.
I think I burned up more right front this race,
Next guy is one lap down.
this stint than I did on the.
Be smart here.
God, I seen that flag. I thought it was yellow. Burned up more right front on this stint than I did on the first one.
One more for the win.
Now these guys can do what they want. As long as they don't wreck me, I'm fine. That was nerve-wracking.
Okay, James, see you in Victory Lane.
And no, I don't do burnouts.
That's the end of the session.
Good race, Ryan. Good job.
Yeah, good run.
I didn't do burnouts.
Congratulations, James, on the win.
Thank you very much. Good racing, guys.
Good racing, James.
In real life, we didn't have the money to spend on tires or engines or damage anything, so burnouts were something we didn't do. So I still don't. It didn't feel right. No, I guess not too much. 71, 75. That's not too bad. Anyways, as soon as I get that Watkins Glen setup tuned more to it, where I'm sure it's a good one, I'll definitely share that. Oh, I gained some good points there. 89 championship points. That's not bad. And 76 iRating. Cool. Back over 1900 again. All right, Dennis, have a good one. And see you again if I do another race, maybe if you're on. Or I'll see you on Discord later or something. Don't work too hard.